Hey everybody, Corey here coming at you with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Today, not GAC, but this is very much inspired by GAC. And I'm very thankful for the two most recent opponents that I just had because they exemplify a topic or a feeling that I have about a topic that comes up all the time on Reddit. And I'll say Reddit because, let's be honest, like most people who are talking about this game, they're on a Discord or they're on a Reddit. And if you're on a Discord, you probably came from Reddit, right? But inevitably, every GAC season, every GAC round, you see like 10 posts on Reddit of people saying, "This is so unfair. My opponent has 4 more GLs than me. They're double my GP. They're triple my GP. They've got 6 million more GP than me. This is so unfair." And I'm always the first person to step in and say, maybe, but there's a reason that someone with 5 million more GP than you is the same rank as you. So just think about that for a second. I want to show you my roster. I'm 7.6 million GP. I'm a bit of a whale. I'll just say I'm a bit of a whale. My account is a year and 6 months old at this point. And I have done nothing but punch up my entire GAC career. I'm currently on the cusp of Kyber 2. I keep dancing around the top end of Kyber 3, about to be in Kyber 2. I haven't been in Kyber 2 yet. But I see it all the time. Oh, it's unfair. It's unfair. I don't know if I would say it's unfair. Because again, why are they there? They're there for a reason. I'm about to be in Kyber 2 with 7.6 million GP. What does that say? What it says to me is you could be too, right? Why? How did I get here? I want to talk about some of these things, but I want to show you 2 players that I just came up against in GAC they're just prime examples of the difference in roster quality that you can stumble across. My last opponent, who I beat, Ubiquitous, right? Okay, alright, JMK, 105, yeah, Kyber 3. He's right here. He's right here with me in Kyber 3. Inventory. 13 million GP. Datacrons. He's got Night Troopers Datacron. He's got the Great Mothers Datacron. And oh, by the way, he's got the Great Mothers, and he's got Death Trooper Paradea up, and he's got Night Trooper already at Relics. Oh man, what a whale. I'm doomed. I'm doomed, right? I'm doomed. Well, spoiler alert, you already saw that I won. This is legitimately what happened. You might be thinking, oh, shut up. He's just one of those people, he hates 3v3. He just tried once, and he just didn't want to deal with it. He didn't want to play 3v3. Nah. He got stuck on Leia. And now you're thinking, okay, hold on. What's going on? There's something wrong here. There is something wrong here. And what's wrong here is that one of us cares way too much about this game and the other one doesn't. But what you're seeing is me, 7.8 million, legitimately beating a 13 million player for a multitude of reasons. And I want to talk about that. He could have set a better defense. He could have been more intelligent with his attacks. I literally know that Great Mothers crap all over Leia. They crap all over my Leia in Squad Arena right now. Like, it's a thing. But there's one thing that stands out on this roster. And if we can just pick a GL. Let's pick Rey. Ooh. Interesting. A health set, a tenacity set, and then a rogue potency mod, and another rogue health mod. Okay. Interesting. Maybe these are like his fastest mods. 10. 15. 10. Well, that's a speed primary. Ooh, 24. Ooh, 15. Interesting. What's going on here? Health, very low for Rey. Speed, very low. Damage, very low. Very low. Okay, maybe Rey was the last GL he got. Maybe Rey is just having a bad day. He's working on his Rey right now. Yeah. That's fine. That's probably fine. Kenobi. Well, he's got matching sets. He's got a full crit damage set and a health set, so that's good. None of these are 6 dot though. That's interesting. That doesn't have a lot of speed. That doesn't have a lot of speed. That's interesting. How much speed does he have? 453 on a JMK. Okay. Maybe he got JMK and he got a Ray Lightspeed bundle or something like that. I don't know, from months ago. And he just finished JMK and he was just on the heels of Ray. And he was just about to finish his Ray too. Oh, okay, Slicker, full gold mods. But there's another potency and a random defense, and then there's 4 health. Okay, so he's got a lot of health, kind of, but he's super slow, and his damage is kind of low. Huh. And I'll play a game. I'll go fast. Leia. Yikes. I mean, half of his GLs are Relic 9. This is rough for a Relic 9. Leia, and oh, by the way, I think this is the one that just hurts my soul. Oh, no, he's not the one with the 70,000 protection loop. Whatever. 487 speed. What's going on here? Okay, all right. That's fine, though, but he's big. He's been playing for so long. He's got 13 million GP. Let's sort by speed. Let's see. He's got to have quite a few, characters over 300 speed. Wow, look at that. Full gold mods on his Malik, and his Malik is 4 rows down. Ooh, 276. And Malik wants a lot of protection. You can get like 200k protection on Malik, and he doesn't have that. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go up a row. Maybe Ben Solo. Ben Solo is going to be faster. Oh, you want offense on Ben Solo. There's a speed, 2 health, a potency, a tenacity, a defense. Not very fast, not very healthy, doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay. Maybe he's just up here. No gold mods, 295. Do you get my point? Do you get where I'm going with this? Luthen, he's got Luthen. He unlocked Luthen. He's the newest Conquest character. What do we got? Ooh, 302. 302, right? All I can say is this is exactly what not to do. Something went wrong, right? Or this is just someone who somehow has decided they don't really care to learn the game that much, but they still want to whale, and they want to have every character in the game, and they want to have 13 million GP. This was one of the easiest wins I've had in a while against 13 million GP. And so I'll stop beating up on this guy, because there's something else that I want to show you. I want to show you the person that I'm up against today, who should be, and they deserve it too. Let's click on this. Well, he's holding rank 1 in Fleet Arena, so he's active, and he's playing. He's been playing for about 7 years. Okay, let's take a look, though. Okay, he's got all 11.2. He's got all 8 GLs. He's got every ship in the game. He's got all 3 GL ships. Okay. All right, that's kind of what I would expect from 11.2. Let's check out the Ray. Hey, baby. A full offense set and matching health. And now you're probably going, okay, we get it. Okay, mod sets matter. Mod sets matter, but mod quality matters too, right? Like, this is acceptable damage. This is good health. This is acceptable speed when you're not using a speed set, right? That's a pretty good Ray. His Slicker, right? Once again, 4 speed, 2 health. Knows how mod sets work. 578, that's a fast Slicker. 133 health, that's pretty healthy. 11k damage, that's good damage. His Slicker is well modded. His Leia, 553 speed. She's fast. She's healthy. She's well modded. I didn't even look at his J. I'm sure he's pretty fast. 553, okay. He could be a little bit faster, but not slacking, right? He's not neglecting his GLs. All right. Let's do the other thing that we do. What do? We sort by speed. This was horrifying. This is the first person I've ever come across with this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go all the way down to, I think, Quill. Quill, 297. Where's he at? Let's go Gas. 299. We're getting there. Is it Kersantin? Is Kersantin faster than Gas? 299. This might make it easy for me. Oh, not Wicked. I'm sorry. Not Wicked. I'm sorry. We'll do QA. 299. All right, you're doing this again. Fine. He's on the cusp of 300. There you go, Arc Trooper, 300 speed, right? So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters in each row. He has 39 characters, non-GLs, that are over 300 speed. Now, if you're used to Kyber 1, if you're used to Kyber 2, you're going, yeah, that's what you're supposed to have. And I would say, yeah, that's what you're supposed to have. This guy's 11.2 million. I am infinitely more horrified by this guy's roster than the other guy with 13 million GP. And this is a prime example of two different players who are in the same spot with completely different rosters. Now, don't get me wrong, this guy's got 4 million GP on me and his roster's massive and he's been playing for 7 years. I don't know what his story is. Why is he in the same spot as me? I don't know, right? But he's not dumb. He's paying attention. He's getting his fleet payout every day still 7 years later. He's got 39 non-GLs above 300 speed. You don't do that on accident, right? Datacrons, he's a little bit lacking in Datacrons. He might be free to play though, right? 11.2 million after 7 years. He's probably free to play, whereas the other guy is a whale. So what you're looking at is a free to play player, probably, maybe. We can make the assumption. He's not whaling on Datacrons. A free to play player who cares and pays attention versus a whale who just, I don't know, whales and maybe just doesn't care that much about the game. But when you ask, why is someone in the same spot as me? Why am I up against someone with 5 million more GP, double, triple my GP? Most of the time, they're this guy. Most of the time, they're the 13 million guy. And they might beat you. They might try. This guy tried. And he got stuck on Leia. And then he just quit. Because he doesn't care that much about the game, and that's okay. But these are the people that you're complaining about. These are the guys. I promise you, if you understand mods, if you study mods, if you understand roster optimization, mod optimization, you check their GAC history, you're going to see some bad moves. And you're going to quickly realize why someone who has 5 million more GP than you is in the same exact spot as you. So I hope that makes sense. It to me, it sounds like common sense, right? But this was a huge smack in the face for me in terms of this topic, right? I shouldn't beat this guy. Under no circumstances should I beat this guy. But he sets a poor defense. His modding is really, really rough. And some of the teams that he set kind of didn't really make a lot of sense, right? And hey, this isn't to call him out. Good for him. I'm sure he loves the game. But again, this is the guy. This is the guy you're up against. I promise you. People who really don't care about GAC, they're sitting in like Bronzium and Carbonite. There's these 10 million GP accounts who are in Bronzium and Carbonite. They might wipe the floor with you if they wake up that day and they decide, ugh, I guess I'm going to try today, right? They just don't care about GAC that much. People like this, sometimes they care just enough to try, and their 13 million roster will carry them to Kyber 3, but that's where they stop, because that's where they're stuck. Some people are just where they are because they're carried by their roster, even if it's bad, right? You could have a 500,000 GP account, and you could know how to mod. You're not going to beat the guy with 8 GLs who puts 8 GLs on defense. Like, you shouldn't. It's just not going to happen, right? There's a point where you do get out-rostered, but there is a point where you can outplay someone who out-rosters you. So I hope that made sense. I hope... Scout. I don't know. Scout. Look at your opponents. Look at their GAC history. See if you can dig up some information on them, because I promise you there's something there that you can use to your advantage. I do it every week. I did it all the way up to Kyber 3 with this roster. I think I got into Kyber at like 4.8 million or something like that. And I'm sure someone else has gotten into Kyber earlier, and there are people out there who are better than me at this game. But this has been my experience. It's not strange to me. I'm comfortable with this now, and I'm at the point where every time I see a player like this, I go, something's up. I bet their mods are really bad. I bet their defense is really bad. I bet they just don't look up counters, and every single time, it's exactly what it is. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you understand a little something. I hope I gave you something to look at, something to look out for. I will see you all next time.